good.
Surprise.
This is for the internet. This is for the YouTube. For all the baby hacks out there.
I don't know.
The internet.
World.
The internet. The
Internet
This is
world.
for the internet. What's up, internet?
We're coming.
It's been Agatha all along.
It's gonna be good for BTS.
Yeah.
Glamour girl.
You're welcome.
It's been Agatha all along.
This set is so immersive that you are just in a completely different world. Gang's all here. Let's hit the road.
I'll do most things. I just couldn't do the tarantula. I forget what the tarantula's name was. Victoria?
I remember first time we walked through a set, I couldn't believe the scale of it. I couldn't believe the detail, and I couldn't believe the practical magic of it. Surprise.
So this is the first thing that we see when we come onto the road.
You're gonna. It's around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
So cool. So you'll be riding. Oh my God!
Oh, this is gonna be
Where you run into the gully.
I feel like we're like hiking.
Yeah. It feels like outside.
Oh my God!
So this is how.
Oh my God!
John.
John! This is
So you'll climb up this and get attacked up there.
Oh my God, look at this.
All of this.
just a little bit. We can touch it up.
For Agatha, she's like an animal that needs a group but can't have it. And so we thought of her as a lone crow. We created this very unique lapel that sort of is like the way that feathers lay together. In the belt, there's little hints at crow's feet. We created this graphic of a murmuration of birds, or crows in this case, and as they dive down, the birds start to transform into magic runes. From left to right, it's Agatha's journey on the entire show. This is Wiccan, who is the son of the Scarlet Witch. So we pulled in all kinds of things. This galaxy print on the side of his pants is actually from the comics. And these are actual runes that were developed and used in WandaVision. And so we actually use them in his sweater, and then we put them into this costume. And we actually took the print that we created for WandaVision, and then we also put his father Vision's cape on the inside of his cape. So he always has his parents with him.
I've missed you.
So, you're a green witch?
Less a green witch, more the green witch.
Yeah, that's right.
We should stop asking that question.
This is Lady Death, and that is who the Green Witch reveals herself to be. In every costume that she wears on the show, we show a little bit of her ribs because we wanted to call attention to a silhouette that's introduced in the comics. There's actually this piece of real black obsidian stone as her black heart.
You don't have a heart.
Yes, I do. It's black.
And then we've got her cloak. It's like the hollow of a tree, and so that she is always sort of looking at you from inside.
You set?
Yes.
All right, and 3,
2, 1, action.
Walk, witch. Let me see that walk.
Sorry, I walked right. Speaking of walking, I walked right in front.
Oh, hello! Thank you!
Get it, Patty. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to send you a little video because I wanted to know what you thought of my new lipstick color. Isn't it cool? It's pretty. It's from Chanel. It's a new line for spring.
Deborah Joseph.
Hi.
You can't eat?
Wait till I smile. Look at that. Oh, honey, I feel like ants from Mob Wives. AMTV, welcome to my crib.
I can't believe I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard seeing our posters, seeing my mug around. It's really out of body. It's like starting to hit me that this thing is going to be out in the world, and I just could not be more proud of it. I am really trying not to cry.
It's amazing. It feels like a reunion. I'm like, oh, that's Kanji. Oh, that's all these people. This is my first premiere, so it's a very cool first premiere to go to.
Well, I haven't seen them yet. I saw Joe and I saw Deborah Jo, but I haven't seen. And I saw Sashia this afternoon, and I saw Catherine and Aubrey in New York. The only one that I haven't seen is Allie. We're a coven. We became a coven. We became just really sweet friends while we were shooting. So it's exciting to be here, and it's exciting that it's finally out, Agatha All Along. It's been like a year and a half, I think, since we shot it. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping that the audiences like it as much as I liked it and had fun shooting it.
I mean, it's hard to tell who's a real witch, who's not a witch, who's in the cast, who's not, because there's so many people cosplaying. It's amazing. I was not expecting that. It's so cool to have the fans mingling about. So the energy is kind of charged. It's super witchy. Everyone's dropping spells, and hexes, and you kind of have to watch your back, which I like.
Oh, it's so exciting. Like it's like a reunion. All these people that we worked with for so long, we actually get to see the fruits of our labor on the purple carpet. It's just like so cool, literally magical. It's very exciting.
This was like magic. This was like just walking into a whole different world. It was kind of great. It's kind of great. I've never experienced that.
I mean, honestly, it didn't feel real. There was the whole time I was auditioning, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get this job. And my callback, I was in the middle of the ocean, and I filmed my callback with my iPhone resting on top of a wine box, because I just was like, there's no way I'm going to get this job. And I just kind of turned it in because I was like, I don't know. So the whole thing felt impossible, so it feels really surreal to be here today.
Yeah, it's humongous energy. It's like I can feel my veins vibrating, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's so excited for this expansion to the MCU, and I'm super humbled and thrilled to be a part of it.
It's so exciting. I was actually really surprised when we were driving up, and I don't know what I expected, but I was so surprised about how many people there were, and also seeing how many people were dressed up. And so it's really exciting and vibrant, and I think it's actually been maybe like a little bit of a long wait from when WandaVision first premiered. And so I think everybody's really thrilled to see like the next, iteration of this story.
The energy on the carpet tonight is it's very witchy. I think that I would call it Hollywood witchy. And I'm thrilled to be at this moment. It feels like a great achievement. It feels like a night to really share. We've been waiting a long time to reveal these witches to the MCU and to the greater world, and I just couldn't be happier of what we are showing tonight.
I mean, it's super exciting. It's my first time walking this carpet, and these women are just fierce. Their imaginations are wild. Like, I just feel like we're moving into the future with women who are fearless, and I feel like that energy here. Like they're bringing us on a ride, and I'm so happy to be on it. It's great. It feels great.
It's electric. It's so incredible. Everyone looks amazing. I mean, look at Sashir. She looks amazing. I haven't seen Sashir or Patty or any of the cast since we wrapped. We text, but getting to see them in person after all this time is incredible. And I just can't wait to be able to watch the show with everyone together. I'm so excited.
I think people are just going to have a really good time. And honestly, any show that gets to showcase Kathryn Hahn at her most amazing is a win. I think people are just going to have a really good time. She's absolutely incredible. Everybody's incredible. Jack Schaefer did it yet again. This is the third time I've been able to work with Jack, and she's just the best. She creates an absolutely, such an inviting, warm, comforting, fun set. I think that will translate. I'm excited.
Oh, well, I was out of body. I didn't think it was, honestly, it was like a fever dream. I didn't think that this centuries-old witch that hardly anyone had known from the comics was going to get anywhere close to her own show. I thought maybe I'd pop up in some cameos, but the fact that she has her own is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
Kathryn is the most incredible actress. She's the most, giving person. She gives so much into her scene partners and everything. And I as a young actor, I really learned so much from working with her. Yeah.
Well, I was shocked. But I never take for granted the roles that come in my direction. And this was a surprise, and it was a welcome surprise, actually. I thought, why not? And actually, I feel like I am a Sicilian witch, so I'm just following my destiny, I guess.
I was definitely, Kathryn Hahn warned me. She was like, this is no joke. Once you're on one of these shows, there is such a huge fan base and excitement about it. It's insane. So I was kind of a little bit nervous about it, honestly, but I treated it like every other show, and I think I'm just so happy they let me play this character, because it's I can't spoil it, but what happens, the reveal is pretty amazing, and I think for the fans especially, they're gonna go crazy.
It was so special. Yeah, they really made the road and made us kind of in the woods, and seeing it in real time with everybody else was so awesome because, you don't always get that. And I think the set designers really got to flex their muscles by creating a whole world for us to perform in, and it really enhanced our performance too.
I mean, the music in the show is pretty lit. I'm not going to be humble about that, but I can't take credit for it because it's Bobby and Christina Lopez, and they're geniuses. The music is great. I'm really, really. There's more music to come. So
This was so much fun because it was so much imagination, and I just was really grateful to have it and to be able to experience it. It's kind of a great thing for me right now.
They're super detail oriented. They care about everything down to the finest little detail. Not to mention on this show in particular, a lot of practical effects were used. So they weren't really relying too heavily on CGI. They really were about making the magic happen in the moment, which I think will translate to a really authentic use of that magic on screen.
I was so excited. Obviously, one of my favorite movies is Iron Man. And that was such a big deal when I saw it in the theater. And so I've always loved these movies and how they're, the American myth, and so I was so excited to be a part of it. I love it. And I love how all of the worlds interact and touch one another. And so I was so excited that we're in one part of the story, in this little satellite, but it also, touches all of these other stories and parts of the universe. And so I was really excited.
Yeah, well, just like WandaVision did, where we got to jump through different television shows, this does a lot of magical transformation as well. So we got to jump genres this time. And, we go to the 70s, we go to the 80s, we see a little bit of horror, we get to also be in present day. So we do a sort of magical jumping back and forth, which is really fun.
It was literally a dream come true. I remember I was in the theater watching Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, and I called my team and I was like, you need to get me into Marvel because this is incredible and I need to be a part of it. And then 2 weeks later they called and I'm like, all right, you're up for Agatha. And I was like, yes! So I was so excited. I'm a huge Marvel fan, huge fan of WandaVision, huge fan of Kathryn Hahn. So it was literally a dream come true.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I've been a big fan of Marvel since I was a kid, so to now, be part of the MCU is a pretty surreal moment.
Oh, Daniel, I don't know if you had a chance to talk to him. Our amazing costume designer he's incredible, and he really put us in some fabulous, incredible. He's a genius as far as I'm concerned.
I know. I like to play pranks. I like to keep everybody on their toes. I don't know. At one point, I was getting on the mic a lot, and doing scary Halloween sounds and trying to make it like a haunted house. And then one time I started blasting Evita because Patty had left, and I was blasting Evita while the crew was working and setting up the next shot. I just try to create a weird vibe, I just try to get everyone whoa, what's gonna happen next?